Okay, I think it's working. Live for the first time in over 2 weeks. Oh man. RIP, my algorithm. Got to stop. Okay. My channel. There we go. Cool. So that's good. We have audio to it. X looks like it's been a minute. Oh man, November 21st. Yeah, I missed last week. I was trying to go for at least one stream a week, but I missed last week with the holidays and all that stuff going on, so didn't end up making it. But we're back slowly but surely. We'll be back for a little bit. All right. Uh, Audio does have audio. Cool. And then Twitch. Is Twitch live? Twitch looks like it's live. Lots of windows open. Good stuff. Good stuff. I haven't even tracked my brand stats in a little bit. I mean, I had a nice little bump. I fell off on the shorts this week. I mean, I did a couple last week, and then this week, trying to decide. I don't know. Trying to decide where it's going to fit into my strategy going forward. Things maybe changing a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Where are we at? Where are we at? Cool, cool. All right, good stuff. Cool. And then yeah, let's see. Wow, I mean, this has actually jumped decently since I last filled this in. School activities I know has been pretty good. I finally finally hit what I've been trying to hit for a long time. Which is wow, 691. Yeah, I mean, school's still going, which is pretty cool. Where was I? 21st? 21st was 27? Oh, wait. Was that the same? Weird. Really? 20th November. Oh, weird. I did hit exactly the same. Cool. Okay, so 28 activities. So it's 27, then 28 on the 22nd. 22nd. Keeping it pretty minimal, but I managed to keep it regular. So 28 and 29 on the 23rd. 29. And I had a few days, I think, where I had some pretty good spikes. 24th was 44. 5th was 73. 6 was 45. 7, 18. 28. 23. 9 is 32. 30. Where's that? There we go, 33. First, 16. 32. Third, fourth, fifth. 19. Oops. 18. And 26. But it did finally hit the fire emoji. Finally hit 30 days of 10 activities in a row. So I think it was finally Monday. I think was my 30th day in a row. So been trying to do that since like back in September. I kept missing weekends. So finally didn't miss a weekend. Finally actually I missed that one Sunday or that one Saturday. And then after that, I didn't miss a day, so I was able to finally hit 30 days in a row. So gonna try to stick with that school wise. I mean, 10 activities a day is actually super easy. So maintaining the fire emoji is not that difficult. So did that, which is cool. And then let's see what else. School membership, I think, is actually on. Yeah, it's still growing. I've missed a week as far as getting some content out there, so I need to get back on that. So that will definitely be happening soon to keep this growing. But let's see. Metrics. Did they change? They changed my metrics, or no? This one's still the same. Cool. So where were we at? School members. 21st. 21st. 691. 22nd was 698. Wow. Jump there. Third. 698. Stabilized. 624. 699. Gained 1. Probably a little bit of churn in here too. Okay, just lost my number. Where are we at? 25. 25th. 705. Whoa, really? 6 jump there. 705. 26. 710. 716. Man, guessing this must be like during the week. That's usually what happens. It's like during the week there's always a spike. I don't know why, but I guess it's like during work hours and people are like, I need to automate things. 728, 718. Got 2 more there. 29, 720. 1130. What do we get on 1130? 727. Nice. December 1st was 730. Second, 734. 736. What else we got? Go to the 4th and 738. Crazy. 38. All right. Yeah, just like these random spikes. 7 gain. It must be. I think it's like during the week. I think it's like it's usually on a Tuesday or a Wednesday that things go up. So I don't know what the deal is, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. Good to see, especially as I've been not as active over. Oh well. Okay, sure. Not as active over the holiday, so that definitely kind of threw off my momentum a little bit. All right, so that's it for school. School growth doing well. Active members, yeah, actually, active members not bad at all. Kind of surprising in terms of like active, I guess, like being active account. But yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. And then, oh man, I have not answered. Yeah, I saw that the other day. All right, what's going on here? 12, 20. Wow, crazy. Let's look at analytics. Can't join your last stream about the internet AI question. Or is it finished now? Oh yeah. Sorry, no, yeah. The N8N course generator is still in the works. I do need to get that up there. I just need to tweak it a little bit because like mostly the build is good to go. I just need to update a couple things on there and then that should be good to go. So yeah, no, that is definitely still in the works, unfortunately. But if you wanted to go back and watch all the streams, you can kind of see how it's built end to end, because I basically streamed the entire process, but it would just take a while to like sort through it all. So yeah, no, I do need to get that whole thing up there. So that is on the list for sure. All right. And how are you? How are you, Hamid? Let's see. So, finish up the stats here. Analytics, content. Oh no, I want advanced. What do we got here? Wow, yeah, 953. Not bad. Not bad at all. What are we doing here? Audience size and growth. Subscribers. Oh man. Doing great. Learn about end-to-end, vibe code, and MCP. Nice. No worries. We'll try to catch up that during the weekend. Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, you definitely can try. You can definitely look at like the end of it in one of the later streams, and then it'll kind of show you the whole thing in its entirety. But yeah, no, I do need to get that into the community, so I will definitely have that here like next week. But that's good to hear, man. Vibe code and MCP. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I need to do more of that. I haven't really done too much MCP stuff. I mean, I know it'd be super powerful with init trying to make your agents a little bit more flexible, where they can have access to a lot of stuff rather than having to do each individual node. So yeah, for sure. That's awesome, man. Okay, so I was gonna finish up the YouTube stats here. 21. Oh man, yeah, got to backtrack a ways. One was 1192. Wow, started jumping. We got quite a few here. Yeah, been over a week. It's been a while. That was the 22nd. 23rd is 1203. No, it's the same. 1203, so we hit the 1200s, which is cool. That is progress. And 1208. 1208. Then the 25th. 1210. 6th. 1210. Had a nice little flat line here. 7. 10, 8, 12, 11. There we go. Started picking back up. 9, 12, 15, 30, 12, 19. December 1st. 1221. Second, 1225. December 3rd, 1226. December 4th, last one, 1228. Not 12,000. Not there yet. Not there. Don't need a slash either. There we go. All right, cool. Man, and that's with, I didn't end up posting anything this week, which is really bad. Currently working on an MCP for the Elementor Elementor site builder for WordPress, in which we can create sites using prompts. Yeah, no, for sure. I've seen Elementor quite a bit, and yeah, I mean, I bet MCP would actually be pretty good at that. So nice. Yeah, you are you planning to build a bunch of websites, or what's the strategy there? I haven't used WordPress in a while. I'm I don't know. I've been doing. I don't know. I'm at a bit of a crossroads. I've been using a lot of Webflow. Use a lot of Webflow for web building at this point, but I don't know. I might even move away from that just because it's getting to the point where it's not even necessary. I mean, you can just vibe code, just have I don't know, Claude, have Opus or Gemini 3 or something build the landing page, and then I mean, there's still some infrastructure that gets handled by third parties that helps quite a bit. So yeah, I guess like I mean, maybe it is more of a maybe WordPress would probably be the better option at this point because you just need to be able to plug in the stuff, the infrastructure quickly. And I mean, since WordPress is open source and all of that, like all those models are going to be able to generate that stuff really quickly. So that might not be a bad way to go. WordPress probably isn't a bad approach in this day and age. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just vibe code the source and then dump it on like Vercel or something quickly, and then it's good to go. Hook up a domain, and you don't really need to do anything else. I mean, if you want to do, I mean, if you're going like the straight like JavaScript route, then you just plug in other libraries for pretty much every major feature you would need. But yeah, currently creating sites mainly for clients, but I thought, why not create an MCP that makes small changes to the sites for me instead of opening the editor? Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, absolutely. If you could just have it do the edits in the background and then deploy it, then yeah, then you're all set. So that would be, yeah, super handy. That's awesome. Not a bad idea. That would probably be really, really useful if you're actually creating the MCP. I bet there would be other people that would be interested in that too. So multiple benefits there. But that's crazy, man. That's awesome. All right. So I did brand stuff like I was going to. I do need to do, yeah, that's true. I do need to get the course generator is definitely on the list. I need to get that done. It's pretty much ready to go. Like I have all the workflows and stuff. I know I tested it out and it works. I haven't actually retested it in a little bit, so I might need to double check and make sure that it's still working. But I was gonna kind of split up some of it because it doesn't totally work cloud wise. Like it has to be done locally. So I may split that up and then do part of it for free, and then part of it will be premium. I want to do the whole thing for free, since it was a bit of a beast to build. So might as well get some value out of it. But I mean, if you just want to go back and follow all the streams, you can just rebuild it. So it'll all be out there. You just have to take a little bit of effort to get the premium download. Let's see. Well, I was gonna do a little bit of Advent of Code because I haven't actually caught up with it yet. So I might actually do that. I don't even know what all these tabs are. Probably just go ahead and kill most of this stuff. So close tabs to the right. Done. All right. Let's do Advent of Code. I haven't started yet. Just might as well mess around. Kilo code. I feel like I've heard of that. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, it took a while to get there. It took like 2 months to build. I mean, 2 months over the course of streams, but yeah, rather than, I mean, I would like to give everything away for free, but can't always do that, I guess. This is a plugin. Oh, this is a VS Code plugin. Okay, so this is like not Kiro, but this is like Klein. Build, ship, and iterate faster with this popular source coding agent. Man, I feel like I should create a coding agent. That's what everybody's doing at this point. I mean, it probably isn't that hard because like all you do is cloud agents, code review, app build, codex, and yeah. All you would do is like keep track of a lot of the messages and keep context, manage the context, and manage the prompting. I've been here at Minimax 2 is actually supposed to be really good. Being open source. Nice. That's cool though. Like the advent of code sponsors, getting some sponsors in there. Good for him. Oh no. Puzzle 6. So behind. I haven't even set this up, so I'm gonna have to figure out what do I want to do here. Oh, this guy's not even working. That off center? There we go. All right. Transform. There we go. Weird. We have to save Christmas. Finish decorating the North Pole by December 12th. Oh man. To arrive at the secret entrance to the North Pole, but base ready to start decorating. Unfortunately, the password seems to have been changed, so you can't get in. A document taped to the wall helpfully explains, due to new security protocols, the password is locked in the safe below. Please see the attached document for the new combination. Safe has a dial with only an arrow on it. Around the dial are the numbers 0 through 99 in order. As you turn the dial, it makes a small click noise as it reaches each number. Attached document, your puzzle input, contains a sequence of rotations. Okay, one per line, which tell you how to open the safe. Rotation starts with L or an R, indicates whether the rotation should be left or right. Left towards lower numbers, right towards higher numbers. Then the rotation has a distance value, which indicates how many clicks the dial should be rotated in that direction. So if the dial were pointing at 11, a rotation of R8 would cause the dial to point to 19. Okay, after that, rotation of L19 would cause it to point at 0. Makes sense because the dial is a circle. Turning the dial left from 0, one click makes it point at 99. Similarly, turn the dial from right from 99, one click makes it point to 0. So if the dial were pointing at 5, a rotation of L10 would go back to what, 95? Yeah, 0.95. After that, a rotation of R5 would rotate back to 0. Dial starts by pointing at 50. Okay, follow the instructions, but the recent required official North Pole secret entrance security training seminar taught you that safe is actually the safe is a decoy. The actual password is the number of times the dial's left pointing at 0 after rotating in sequence. Okay. For example, suppose the attached document contained the following rotations: left 68, L30. Okay, so I want to see how many times it actually got through 0. So number of times the dial is left pointing at 0 after any rotation in the sequence. Okay, so basically how many times it goes back to the top. All right. Following these rotations would cause the dial to move as follows. The dial starts by pointing at 50. Dial is rotated L68 to point at 82. Okay. Yeah, okay, because it goes backwards. Then the dial's rotated left 30 more points to go to 52, rotated 48 to point at 0. Dial's located rotated left 5 to go to 95, 60 to go to 55, L 55.0. Dial's rotated L point at 99 to L 99 to point it back to 0. Okay, because the dial's at 0 3 times. The password in this example is 3. Analyze the rotation in your document. What's the actual password to open the door? Got it. Interesting. Okay. What are your thoughts on creating SaaS apps or apps that can be converted from freemium to premium? Because I think everything has AI nowadays. I don't know what to do these days on that side. Yeah, that is a good question. Um, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the direction I was leaning towards going. Um, I think there's definitely value there as far as creating SaaS. I mean, the hard part is almost always is the marketing side of it. You know, you have to be able to find users and find people that will pay for your SaaS. So once you've found that, then then you're in a pretty good shape. But um, yeah, that's a good question. Everything does have AI these days, but at the same time, not everything has AI these days. It's just like you have to kind of slowly branch out, I guess, into the stuff that doesn't have AI yet, and then basically just I think probably go super specific. So I mean, if you already are building websites for people, you could probably start there and see what what services they would be using and that kind of thing, and then start kind of small. But I mean, yeah, I don't think a SaaS is a bad way to go. It's totally possible to keep the operation pretty cheap, and then as you get more users and more traffic, then you can charge a little bit more for it. So yeah. Seeing some potential in this idea, so I'm thinking of creating a competitive version of this, but better. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the kind of the common route to go at this point too. Is like you could build from scratch, or you could just kind of see what's already working and see if you could do something a little bit better. So it's definitely competitive, but I mean, you also know that there's demand. So yeah, you can very clearly offer a better version of something. Then that seems like a good way to go. That's definitely something I was thinking about doing as well. But I'm assuming you're saying check this out as in you might not be able to post a link. So if you're if you're gonna post a link, you may have to put spaces in it or something. So uh, just a heads up on that one. All right, so I need to authorize with GitHub. So I haven't even started yet. Nice. All right, cool. Set on that. And then I I hate to say it, but I may do this in JavaScript because that's what I've been I've been way deeper in JavaScript lately than I have been in anything else. So been doing a little bit of Go, but I'm mostly just kind of orchestrate Go when I do back end. So like I have my microserv- microservices done in Go, but I don't actually write most of the Go. I kind of just generate it and read it and like, yeah, this looks good. All right. So I need a project to get started. Oh man. Windows used to be really natural for me, but not as much lately. The only times when I'm on here, I stream on here. I mean, I guess I'll do some gaming on this PC, so I'll be back on Windows for gaming. But otherwise, I'm primarily on a MacBook anymore. So getting used to the Mac life. Um, let's see. Need a new project. Advent of code. What's this? This is 2025. Day one. Day 01. There we go. All right. Let's open get my puzzle input. All right, and a basic template to start. All right, see what what is it called? Composer. Using Composer right now. Sorry, I missed last 10 minutes. You are good. No worries. You said check this out. I was wondering what if you had like a website or something in particular that you were referring to, or were you just saying check it out as in the idea? But yeah, no, I think competitor version of a SaaS is very smart. Like if there's already traffic to something, then clearly there's demand. So if you can do something similar or something adjacent and do it better, then you're already kind of guaranteed to capture a certain part of that market. So yeah, I think that's a very smart approach. You know, business is competitive, got to stay competitive. So I think it's not a bad way to go. All right, let's see. I don't even have Node installed, I guess. Uh-oh. I do have Python. I guess I could switch to Python. Doing this on the fly. I should have done some prep. Should have set things up before I just started. Dear God. Will this work? Let's see. I don't know that I want to install Node through Docker. It seems like overkill. Oh yeah, man, Node on Windows sucks. Trying to install it, but it's taking a minute. Taking its time. Something must be blocking it. There we go. Okay. I knew it was waiting on something. Downloading. Hmm. I didn't find my Python installation. Oh, that's right, because I think I have Python installed in a different environment. Oh well. We're getting there, slowly but surely. It's I don't know what it's doing. It's installing something. I can see all the icons on my desktop flashing when it's doing that. All right, slowly but surely, we're installing. There we go. Python's been installed. Downloading chocolatey. Probably causing all kinds of problems. There we go. And failed. Classic. So did Node actually work? Did I get Node? Node V? Guess not. Um, It's been a minute. Been a minute. Let's see. So, 2. Try to get this guy installed. It might be maybe it's just the cursor instance. Let's see. Does PowerShell have Node now? There we go. All right. So maybe just cursor doesn't have it yet. Okay. So let me kill that. Don't have cursor on my hotbar. Weird. Oops. Okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. Get free advice on that? On what? On your are you looking for like a SAS to copy? Or what free advice are you looking for there? Oh yeah, need to get my system running here again. Crap. Create a better version than bookmark jar. Oh, is that what you're? Okay, maybe. Yeah, I was gonna say if you tried to post a link, it probably didn't go through. But that's what you're trying to copy? Bookmark jar. Better version of bookmark jar. Well, this is this is part of it. I think you start creating these articles that help you SEO this service. Say like whatever your tool versus all the other tools that do the same thing, and try to build some traffic that way. And then yeah, I mean you'd need a nice landing page, and then a way to manage users, and a way to then you have the actual system. So I mean it won't be super easy because you still got to rebuild all of this, but yeah, I mean you could totally just copy. It's like, I mean, clearly there's like demand for it if there's people using it. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I mean he has reviews on here, so it's like somebody's used it, so at least he's got a few people. So if there is, and I mean the fact that like there are all these other options, so it's like if you can kind of capture this kind of market, then yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, you probably would end up, vibe coding your own version of it, and which probably wouldn't be too hard. Just do probably like a Next.js project and route out the basic features of it. So like it would take some work, but you could totally do it. I mean, operationally, if you're not using a ton of AI, like if you keep the AI pretty cheap, I mean, $3.99 a month is probably, very profitable, depending on how complicated you want to make it. But you could totally make that work. You've used it, but its AI implementation is not that good. Main concern of these projects is which stack I should use. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you've got a lot of options. I mean, as far as how you want to build it, JavaScript's probably going to be your best bet. Like, I mean, probably Next.js, but I don't know. I mean, you could use a couple different JavaScript frameworks there if you have a preference, but figure like Next.js is probably the easiest thing, because then Next.js then gives you Vercel, so you have an easy way to get it deployed and live, and then you can hook up a domain to it, and then then you integrate something like use like Clerk for authorization, and probably Supabase or something as the backend, because you are going to need a database, or like Prisma or something, and then like Supabase would probably be the easiest, because then it's like the database is all maintained. You could do auth through Supabase if you wanted. It takes a little bit of implementation, but it's not too bad because they handle a lot of it. It's your first vibe code project. Change the stack and libraries 3 times. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, and I mean, based off of that, you can definitely go off of your experience as far as, what you preferred and what worked better and what didn't. So that's something to definitely consider. So yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. There is no perfect. There was always going to be things that you wish you did differently or whatever, things you want to change. So yeah, that's part of it. But yeah, if you can get something up and running and working, then that's a win. It does not have to be perfect at all. As long as it works and it's like it provides some value. And like you said, like especially if you said there's an opportunity to use a better model, I'm sure they're using something super cheap. But I mean, if you just wanted to use like a premium model, but used it, a cheaper version, like, GPT-5 mini or like Grok, I think are like probably 2.5, like Gemini 2.5 Flash. There's some pretty or Haiku actually. I think Haiku, Claude Haiku 4.5 is very cheap, but also very smart. So like a huge opportunity to be able to use a well-performing AI that's not expensive. Coding language, I don't know anything, just know where they are used and read some of the language like Python, HTML, and CSS. All right, that might lead you into some trouble. I mean, you'll definitely have to rely on the AI then, and probably you want to have it explain to you as much as possible what it's doing. You don't want to be doing huge chunks of changes when you don't actually know what's going on. That would be my advice on that. I would probably stick with JavaScript. I think Python is tricky because you can't really do front end with Python. So now you have to jump between projects. You can use Python for the back end for a little bit, but you have your AI friend. Exactly, yeah, and you definitely you're going to leverage your AI friend as much as possible. But yeah, I mean, I would stick with a super simple stack of like Next.js and probably Supabase for your backend, and then that kind of covers almost everything you would need. And then you integrate whatever API you're going to do for your AI. So I don't know. I would look into a few of them, but Tray Pro. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so Tray Pro will help you for sure. Whatever, and then yeah, you whatever AI you're probably not going to use whatever AI you're talking to in Tray as part of your project, right? You would use, yeah. Oh, nice. I still need to try out Google Anti-Gravity. I haven't tried it yet. But yeah, probably. I mean, Next.js and Supabase would be a good way to get you started, and then I know Supabase has an MCP so that you can actually have, I think, which you should be able to integrate with Tray. I've done it with Cursor, so that way you can have basically the entire project accessible in Tray, and the AI can have access to everything, including like your database and your code base at the same time. And that'll be a huge a huge win, because then at least the front end can talk to the back end and see the entire thing, how it should work. So yeah, I mean, it with enough prompting, I guess you could probably just start with like this landing page and just kind of like copy it and just be like, hey, I want to rebuild this. I probably explain it just like you did, where it's like, hey, I don't really know code that well. You'll have to help me build this out, but I think we should build this and keep it as simple as possible. But also, balancing simple, as simple of a stack as possible, but also still creating something that's valuable. But yeah, you could totally do that. Trying to think, like, looking at this, it wouldn't be super complicated. Like, you would have a user, and then the user, so you'd have like a user profile data, and then you'd have, I guess, like bookmarks. I mean, I wouldn't even worry about chat. I guess you might need a chat, because you have to have a way to like talk to your AI about your stuff. But basically, yeah, you just have like a database of like, here's all the links that the user has saved, and then some like metadata about that a little bit, to be like, here's the source of the link, here's the link itself, like the date they added it, some other stuff. And again, AI can help you come up with the data that you would really need for that. And then you just need like a way to, you're gonna need metadata, so you need like probably some join tables as far as like sources, and then tags, and then I mean, it wouldn't be too bad. Probably get this started in like a weekend and have something similar. Payment is the only other thing there, I guess, that I was thinking about. So like, you would have Next.js for like your whole project, Supabase for your backend. For payments, you can get started with Stripe. You can do like a Stripe link or something like that. Let's see what these guys do. Oh, they want you to auth first, so you got to sign up first. But probably do like a Stripe integration to be able to handle the payments, and that can actually be pretty easy, because you could just do it's only one product, so you can just do a Stripe link where it just goes to the page, and then you just sign up. So that's some theoretical knowledge. Okay, that's only theory. And as for the chat, it's basically used as an index them, and some people who have a lot of bookmarks but not organized can use it. Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, you at least probably need a way to be able to talk to the AI directly, just be like, hey, can you help me find, whatever, find these things, find these links, whatever. So that wouldn't be too bad. And you don't have to go too deep into that. You'd probably keep it pretty basic as far as maintaining that chat, where you would be probably keeping a memory of the chat that you're having, where you just take like the last 5 messages or something, and then when they would load up that screen, they would the next message that they send, you would automatically prompt with like the last 5 messages, or like last 5, like a summary of whatever the last things have been said, so it has some context about what has been sent, and then then you send in the data as well. So that part would be a little bit tricky, because you have to make sure that like all the data gets formatted, and I guess you'd probably get into like some tool calling as far as that goes. So that's where it'd be that's where some of the work, that's the actual hard part, probably comes in. But yeah, otherwise it shouldn't be too bad. Like, storing the data is not bad. You'll need some REST functions for that, to be able to add links to the database for that user. And then like whatever CRUD update, so like CRUD functions, as far as like being able to create, remove, update, or delete. So yeah, but otherwise, totally possible. Again, yeah, you'll if you have theoretical knowledge, you definitely are going to be relying on AI to help you get through this whole thing. Share it when you start creating it, and you'll be first to use after me. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. If you end up building something, I would be happy to check it out, try to give some advice. I do want to do something similar. I have kind of started something like that on the side. Not this, but something that actually could be relevant to you. But not really. I guess I want to start an AI pricing website, and that would probably lend itself to having like a API of like AI costs, So that would be my service, is probably like AI data, AI pricing data or something like that. But um, I'll probably be following a similar model though, similar pattern. But yeah, no, this is cool though. This is definitely something useful. Collaborate if it's similar. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely could probably help you out if if I end up getting it to the point that it can be useful. But yeah, happy to give advice on yours if you get started. That'd be cool. It'd be cool to see. But this seems like a good idea. I mean, this actually would be pretty helpful. I mean, I'm pretty bad about that, where I just kind of have a ton of browser links and commands and stuff, or like bookmarks and stuff that I don't actually have. So yeah, have to test and try. Yeah, for sure. Right, exactly. And that's the biggest thing. Is like, I mean, you can already kind of see it where if you build something and it's actually useful and like you like using it, then like that's pretty good indication that it's actually a good tool and other people would like using it. So yeah, be your own first person. So don't know, it can become a famous product. I mean, yeah, for sure. There's also that. I mean, you happen to hit the right thing at the right time, and it can really take off. But I mean, that's not gonna happen unless it's out there, unless you build it. So got to get started for sure. But yeah, if you happen to hit the hit the algorithm right, or get the right users or whatever, get somebody else that picks it up and they really like it and they have a big audience, like that could help drive a lot of traffic. So just never know. But definitely starts with a good product. Definitely starts with like a solid user experience. Something that somebody's going to use and they're going to like it. Then there's a high likelihood they're going to tell somebody else about it. So that's usually a good place to start. But yeah, no, for sure, this would be fun. It'd be fun to build a similar thing like this. We got PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, Klarna, American Express. Fancy. Oh, that's kind of cool. He's got a statuses page. Yeah, this guy's done pretty legit. Is this provided? Does he use a third party for this kind of guy? High-powered bookmark manager helps you save bookmark jar web, jar crawler. Yeah, it doesn't say. That's cool. Got a browser extension. Oh man, so legit. Do you have any contacts I can use other than YouTube? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's your preferred. I mean, I'm pretty bad about checking my Instagram. I have an Instagram, but I don't tend to follow up on it very much. Skool is pretty good. If you want to join my Skool, or at least just if you just want to join Skool in general, you can message me on there. I tend to check that every day, so that'd be an option. I think I've got a link for Skool somewhere. If you're not already, I think you might have already joined. It's getting mad that I'm switching accounts. The crawler. Yeah, I keep seeing Firecrawl. I haven't actually used Firecrawl, but it sounds like it's really good. I know it's gotten kind of expensive, I think. And looking fancy now. Their website you did not used to look like that. 500 credits for $0 or 3,000 credits for $16 a month. Scrape 3,000 pages. Wow, that is a jump. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I was like, 3,000 pages actually seems like not a lot. So 100,000 seems much more in line. Use everything: WhatsApp, Discord, Insta, Messenger. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can just message me on Skool if you're already in there. And that's what I thought. I was thinking you had already joined the community. So, but yeah, that one I tend to check regularly. I've been really bad about checking even Discord lately. I used to be pretty good about it, but been jumping around too much. Got too much going on. So, but yeah, for sure, I definitely try to help out, or at least I can give advice. Probably can't provide too much help, but oh man, this is crazy. This guy's killing it. Is this Jason AI or whatever? All systems normal. It's a nice website. Wait, really? Is Firecrawl like that big? Are all these people actually? How many people on here? That's crazy. Also be impressed if they're still actually able to crawl things that well, because I think, I don't know, it's getting tougher and tougher to be able to do that. I didn't realize it was open source. I say everything nowadays because everyone knows they can use AI and watching YouTube but can't perfect it. Yeah, yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, exactly. My 13 years of software experience is starting to become more valuable because I can actually usually help you like actually get it to the end. Where AI can get you started and it can get you stuck in some craziness. So yeah, for sure. Nick, seems like you've been busy last 2 weeks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry, man. I have. Yeah, with the holidays and stuff, it's been a little crazy. But yes, now I'm back. I'm live for the moment. But yeah, I know for sure. I've definitely got some more work to do. Got some more videos to do for sure. So trying to figure out what's next. So thanks for thanks for hanging in there, man. But good to see you. How about you? Have you been busy? Things been crazy for you too? I also gotten completely sidetracked. I haven't actually done any advent of code, but think think that might be wrapping it up for today. I almost got there. I got a project created. I got some code generated, but didn't actually didn't get to a solution yet. Let's see. Got sidetracked on a couple other things. See if I can get something working here real quick. There we go. All right. At least it executes now. We made some progress. I guess I was trying to figure out how this puzzle would even work. It starts at 50. Oh, okay, it's going to stretch out to match. All right. Trying to see if I can not have my head block some of the puzzle values here. Starting at 50, then... Oh, yeah, that's right. So I have to calculate every time that hits 0. So dial's rotated to 68, pointed to 82. Then sounds like a remainder situation. Starting at 50, then left 68. I guess not sure why. I don't understand. So left. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. If it's at 5, so then 50 minus 68 would be 18. Including 0. Yeah, okay. So yeah, okay. So it's going to be kind of a simple math. So 50 minus 68 is 18. There is 18. So 100 minus 18. It's 82. Then 82 minus 30, 52. 52 minus, no, plus 48 is 0. Yeah. And then minus 5 is 95. So it's basically like absolute value 100. Whatever the last value is. So that's not too bad. Five and then 95 plus 60. Then 55 minus 55. Cool. C Films. Hello, how are you doing? I'm good, man. How are you? You're doing great. That's good to hear, man. That's good. It's been a couple weeks. How's the website going? When you were still working on some website upgrades. I'm slowly looking at Advent of Code. Oh no. I might be wrapping it up for today. At least I can say I made it live after a quick 2-week break. I think it was live. Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks. I didn't even get live last week. I think with the holidays and everything. I was gonna try to get in. Monday was busy, and then Friday was busy. Oh, you've been working on a different project lately. Okay, took a break from the C Films website. Cool. What are we doing instead? What's your new project? Working on a different project. Me too. Me too. Working on way too many projects lately. One solution left. Default equals 0, but start equals 50. Oh boy. Cursor's gonna be real annoying about this. It's gonna want to try to complete everything. But back to your other project, new math statistics focused coding language. That's right. I remember you talking about that before. Nice. How's that going? Yeah, that's right. Developing with Python. Nice, nice. Trying to remember. I think you had a. I don't know if you had a website for that or not, but I remember you. I remember talking about it. So then dials rotated 50. It goes to 82. So then if yeah, line starts with R. what is happening, but current 0. So if current is greater than 100, it's going pretty well. Broke some features when improving the code that I have to go back and fix. That'll happen. That's all right. That's all right. Glad it's going well overall, though. That's awesome. Math, statistics, focused coding language. So like new coding language has a GitHub. Nice. That's what I was wondering. Sounds like MATLAB. Reminds me of MATLAB. Guess I probably should actually show my screen. There we go. Hey, there we go. Cursor's being like really aggressive about this. Currently, it is a REPL. Okay. Like, what's that? Replit? REPL. Read, evaluate, print, loop. Is that it? Python standard? Powerful tool for testing code snippets, exploring data, debugging, learning language with Python, JavaScript, Ruby, Clojure. Instant feedback, history navigation. That makes sense to me. Cool, cool, cool. What was I trying to think? So this is like a current line, slice 1, so it should be pulling the value, and then it probably needs to parse that, if I had to guess. And then if current is greater than 100, then it would be the value minus 100. So current, yeah, minus equal 100. Yeah, that probably is right. Otherwise, right, because if it's going left, then it's going to be subtracting. 50 minus 68 is 82. Read, evaluate, print loop is a REPL. I want to convert that into a coding language. Nice, nice. Okay, yeah, for sure. As far as what do you mean as far as trying to convert that into it, like convert the REPL loop itself into a language? Now, is this right? So I want to say if it's over 100, we'll just do test.input text. Ooh, I'm gonna have to. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Could use AI to copy this, but eh. Some quality content right here. Um, I don't want solution to run that. I want it to run test. Got it. All right, so we're close. Math's a little off. Hamid Shah is now following. Thanks, man. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, just send me a message on Skool. Like that'll work. I definitely check that. Otherwise, other stuff I'm probably a little less reliable as far as Discord and that kind of thing. So, but yeah, happy to chat about your SAS progress. You can keep an eye on it. While the concept of a read, eval, print, loop, REPL originated with Lisp, many modern programming languages offer some form of interactive environment that functions as a REPL. Gotcha. Okay, so you want to kind of try to like bring that back, since it's really just kind of built into the environment instead. So nice, man. That sounds good. The best views are Streamboo is still going. That's kind of impressive, actually. I mean, I guess it must be working. The spam works, I guess, sometimes. But my boom, gone. Ban hammered. Get out of here. All right. So I think let's see. I wanted to try to get the math numbers going here. So if it's 68, so that was close. So it started at 50, then plus, so no, it'd be minus. So it would be 50 minus equals line slice. Console current, console. There we go. And it's minus 18. Line is L68. Then what's it printing? Then it's printing let's combine this. Current. Oh, current's not being set. Minus, what is happening there? Oh, okay, I think it's, hang on. Current is 50. And this is like actually adding those. So yeah, Oh man, is that another one? Oh no, cool. Okay. Console log is being weird. $18. So then just do 100 plus current. Which gives 82. There we go. 52. 100. If it's 100, then it actually should be 0. Current. Whoa, chill out, man. Equals 100. Current 0. Man, that autocomplete is real aggressive. All right, so console log. So we got 2. We just need 1 more. Answer multiples. Oh, yeah. Result would have been the same thing as answer, but, whatever. Two. Close. Made 3. What did we miss? There's one of them here that's not working. So if it starts with R, then it's a plus. So current line 68, current's 50. Minus after minus, so minus it gives us 18. And line 30, currency 82. That's right. So then current minus after current minus 52. Yeah, minus 30. Yep. Line R 48. Current is 52. Okay. Current after add is 100. Current after add is 100. So it's only doing two adds, right? So that would flag it. Let's just say answer found. So this is close. 50. 30 is 52. Yeah, sure. That'll work. It's consistent. Current after wrap's 82. Current after wrap's 52. Current after wrap is 100. Ah, okay. 48 to 52 becomes 100. Current after wrap. Current after add. This is wrong. Oh, wait, no, that's correct, right? Current after add. There we go. Is that right? It's not right. It's just that. Three. There we go. I think that's right. Oh, wait. Eight. That's not the right answer. Ah, bummer. Probably missing some like weird condition in there, but got close. I got the test data working. Right? Oh, wait, or not. Oh, it was working. What happened? Oh, wait, weird. Why did that come back? There we go. All right, so then try that again. $308. I have to wait a minute. Should be close. $308 is much better than 8. And then I think we'll call it for today. One code down. 11 to go. Well, technically, I guess 24 because it is double. Because I think normally you finish the first part and then you get the more difficult part after that. This guy, Twitter, Mastodon. It's been a minute. I think it's been a minute. No, it's not the right answer. $308's not correct either. Okay, so we got to fix that. I'm sure there was some. Sure, there's some edge case that's in here that's gonna throw it off. I didn't even look at the test data, so I'm sure there's some weird one. If there's like an R Is there like an R0 maybe? I bet that would probably. Oh, it's also okay. Oh, it's because of 100. All right. So it needs to be mod divide. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I went with literal 100 and it should be mod divide. So that would be or wait, not is it mod? Yeah, it'd be mod divide, I think. I don't want to do that. It would be like bit shift, so I only get the 10 in ones place. Current equals current mod 100. Wait, what was that? It was current mod 100. It's not quite right, but maybe it is. Wait, what is that? That's not right. Is that what I had before? That can't be right. 100 plus current. If current's less than oh yeah, no, if it's negative, yeah, then we want to do yeah. Right, that'll work. $642. Got even more. That's not right. Okay. Close. Close. After minus. All right, yeah, so it's still not quite right. Those numbers aren't right. Oh wait, no. Wait, what was that? Minus 122 becomes 78. Where was like the 300s or 600s? There we go. 748 after minus 748. But then it mods it correctly. Oh. Okay. Okay. So then technically on 600 you would be rotating Wait, is it only if it lands on it or if it passes it? Is left pointing at 0 after any rotation in the sequence? Okay, this is going to say it would pass 0 like 6 times for 700, but it doesn't stop there, so it doesn't matter. There's one. So current after wrap 95. So then, oh wait, oh that's wrong then. Current after wrap is still negative 95? That's not correct. Current after wrap. Yeah, that's where there's a bit of an issue. So after add is 130. After wrap is negative 170. After add. So then just absolute value. Abs. There we go. Is there not a... It's my... Mathod abs? There we go. 53? All right. All right. Do my numbers still look good? How are we looking? Minus, so there's no more after wrap, so I guess that's better, but still some logic missing here. That's correct. That's 72. Plus 5 would be 77. Minus 11 would be 66. Minus 47. 66 minus 47 is 19. Plus 48. It's looking closer. I don't know. That looks good. I guess it really just depends on how the big numbers work, maybe. It's 109. After adds 109. After wrap is 91. $42. 91 minus 49. Yeah. We're looking pretty good. 28. $70. It's just looking for numbers that are out of bounds. Ah, there we go. After 543. So right 449. 94. 94 plus 449 is 543. 43, 57. That looks correct. Yeah, because it correctly mods out to just that. So then 57 plus 43 is 100. Then 287. So 57 minus 287 is 230, negative 230. Ah, here we go. After wrap. That's not right. Or no. Yeah, that is right. Negative 230. Coding language uses an interpreter. Correct. All right. Yeah, it feels like something is a little off there, but maybe not, because it's... I don't know. I'll plug in a GPT Pro, see if it solves it. That's right. I was going to do that. I was going to see if the AI could solve the problem faster than I could. But all right. Well, that I think is going to do it for me. It's already It's already after 3 o'clock. So, but yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for coming to hang out. Hamid, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. Definitely message me on Skool or whatever, and try to help out. At least give some advice on SAS if you get working on that. See films. Good luck with REPL, man. Good luck with getting your Python language working. And I'm gonna try to. I'm still trying to keep. Oh, and Nick, thanks for stopping by, man. I'll be chatting with you later. Yeah, still gonna try to keep a somewhat regular streaming cadence. The end of the year is gonna be a little rough. May have some other projects coming up and stuff, so timing's gonna be kind of tough. But I do plan to try to keep the channel alive for now. So at least once a week, try to catch me live. And then I'll probably still have some other content come out and stuff too. So, but yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you next week.